We live in a society where success is gauged as being wealthy, respected, or famous. But how do you define success? On this episode, we talk to a bold and charming businesswoman. With a fighter spirit, she powers through life and personifies strength.
Hi, I'm Kalpa Padia, and this is my success story. So, 1995 is when I came to Kenya from India. So, imagine coming from a big city, Bangalore, to a small town called Nyeri. But I met this wonderful man, my husband, who was my soulmate. We were called like two bodies, one soul. It was wonderful journey I've had with him. We started a company, so that's where the name you can get from, Rajesh and Kalpa. That's how the name of the company came in. 2010, we lost him. He passed on, and it was a big blow for all of us, for myself, my children, and probably the family, because he was the youngest in the family. When I found out that he was gone, I wasn't even with him. I was in Nairobi and he was in Nyeri, and so it was like a shock for us. We were supposed to go there, and then realize that this person is not there, and it was a shock. I mean, it is like something you cannot think of, that this could happen to you. There's so many things we wonder, okay, no, this can't happen to us, and then it happened. And I said, my children can't be without a father, and then it happened. So there was this company and there were these children I had to take care of. And then there came a point that my parents says, Kalpa, come back. I was like, do I leave this company which has so many, about 30 people, times 4 is what we tell, we're feeding them. But then I said, no, I need to run this company. I had to make a decision what to do with the business also. Like he passed on the 18th, I had to go to work on the 19th. Because we were saying that, we had to do other VAT returns before 20th. So 20th was falling on a Saturday. So Friday I had to go to work. And so it's just like, it was like a routine kind of a thing. Let's just finish this work has to be done. And so happens is that he was living in Nyeri from 2006 and we were in Nairobi. So we were so used to him coming to Nairobi on a weekend. So that void we felt on the weekends, not on a weekday. For weekday we carried on with our work, children to school, me to work, everything carried on as normal. It's only when the Friday, Saturday, Sunday comes, we would think, he would come just now. He will come just now. One thing good about him was he used to take me everywhere he went. So whether be it friends, be it business, be it anywhere, I would tag along. But I never spoke. He was the one who was doing the talking. So it was very difficult for me to see when he was not there. I said, Kalpa, now you need to talk. You need to make the world know that you are there. And I could not give up. That was one thing. It took me a while. Like I said, the phoenix from the ashes is what happened. From a Kantaben to a modern lady, the story was. The whole complete turnover. It was from not a non-talking person to a talking person. Now I can't stop talking. Every day, I don't think in this 10 years, not one day has gone by without me talking about him. Something or they always would come up, whether Rajesh did this or Rajesh did that. In the business, he taught me a lot in business. I learned a lot from him on business. I come from a background of doing fine arts. I've done a master's in fine arts, so nothing to do with the business, what I'm doing at the moment, but I had to learn. I learned with time, and I'm still learning. And I can say thank goodness to the people who have been there with me since we started, and they've been like a backbone for me. So I can say my workers are my backbone, and my children are my pillars. I think friends have helped me more, and his family too. But I think I've had a few friends who have been with me before, when he was around and when he's not around. Probably if you talk to them, they will tell you what a turnaround Kalpa has been. I think I can say all goes back to his teachings, what has kept me going. Even today, if something happens in the night, as you put me in this mess, take me out of it. You come up with a solution and let me know. Frankly speaking, Savar, next day morning, I do get a solution. It's like he's telling me, now you do this or do this or do that. What I can inspire the women is, don't lose hope. I think nothing is impossible. I think in the impossible it says, I am possible, right? So that's what I can say. Never lose hope. I can always say every lock has a key. Every problem has a solution. Probably sometimes the solution comes much later. Solution can come early, but don't lose hope. I'm Kalpa Padia, the Managing Director of Raka Milk Processors, and this is my success story.